Icing waved off as Aliff this time beats the icing call out. Tries to go to the low slot. Rebound loose in front. TJ Anderson as Rose comes out of the box. He got a hat-trick here last time and he gets his first of the night early on. 2:41 the time of the goal. It was a problem last week against the Wildcats, and yet again everyone follows the puck. And TJ Anderson has the easiest goal he'll score, well, at least this month. The freedom of the low slot, and he snaps it over the blocker of Shepherd for his 10th of the year. More, like we said, cleans up the remains. His pass goes through his brother Will's legs. Turnover once more. TJ Anderson skips in. Shot. TJ Anderson fires another one in. Just as we say he likes scoring in this rink, and that's his second of the night inside 5.5 minutes. Well, just outside it. 5:35 the time of the goal. And TJ Anderson doubles the Raiders' lead. Comes from another defensive turnover. It's a poor pass. And once more, TJ Anderson, the freedom of the slot. The first one was blocker high. This one is glove high. And the Bees all at sea once more. In by Bradley. Puck finds his way over to Goodbye. Down low. Balaz tries to shovel one in, and Marcel Balaz, he does shovel one in past Ethan James. And the Bees score on the power play once more, 14-09. Marcel Balaz is 24th of the season. Balaz calls for it and is able to fire it as soon as it comes off the ribcage of James and just crawls over the line. The Bees will take it anyway. Sylvester towards goal. Seems to come off the side of the post or the side of the goal. Bees able to clear. Rose drops it off for Vitali. Vitali shot towards goal. Vitali rips one home. Something from nothing. A fast start for the Bees. 20-30. And the man from Michigan gets his 11th goal of the year. Into the zone. Somehow accidentally uses Adam Rossbottom as a screen and fires it over the shoulder of Ethan James. Pops the water bottle. Face off right of James. Won by the Bees. Vitali. Back up to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Tipped in front by Dan Rose. Fired in from the blue line. And the Bees from 2-0 down lead 3-2, 29-13. Dan Rose's 6th of the season. Puck back up to the blue line, fired in front, and Dan Rose with the redirect to get it under the glove of James. Harvey Stead feels like he's been as well. Turned over almost. Raiders the other way. Leishram. Cross ice for Milton. Milton shot. Save Shepherd. Rebound. Raiders equalise almost immediately. Straight up the other end. The first shot is saved by Shepherd. The rebound is poked home. Not quite sure who got that. We'll see on the replay. 29-38 the time of the goal for the Raiders. Here's the first chance. Milton had this shot off the glove of Shepherd. Rebound loose in front. And poked home by Jake Sylvester. Bees with it. Now turn and go. Towards goal in front. Bees again! Adam Rossbottom. This second line is really firing. Barely a moment to hear what's going on with other goals. And Adam Rossbottom puts the Bees back in front. 30-01. His 5th goal of the year. It's Dan Rose up the left wing, backhands it into the slot, and Rossbottom fights his way through traffic. And he's able to poke it past James and in. Jack Cooper there, breaks that one up, only to Bradley on the blue line. Raiders are not able to clear the zone. Antonov. Back to Goodbye. Through traffic, and that goes straight through and in. I think it's either a Goodbye goal through traffic or Marcel Balaz on the tip. We'll find out on the replay. But it's a second power play goal of the night, 53-46. It's Goodbye from the blue line. And I think it just goes through everyone. No one gets a touch on it. Dom Gabay just rifles. And that one goes to number 91, Koi Prevost. Man does everything for the Raiders. Very impressive tonight. He was very impressive here on his first visit on Boxing Day. Again, probably a few contenders for man of the match for the Raiders. You know what you're getting with them. It's a very solid team performance regardless of the result. But Koi Prevost goes away with the man of the match beers, and that's the Raiders go for a lap of honour. That gives me enough time to say to the Raiders fans who've joined us this evening, thank you, whether you've joined us in the building or here on the stream. You're here one more time before the season ends, and that's on Friday, the 15th of March. 7:30 face-off, I believe, for that one. Here, so we have a Friday night game. So man of the match for the Bees. There's a few contenders, but I feel in the end it can only go to one man. And it's his first National League win as a starting netminder. Brett Shepherd, who has deserved it with performances in pre-season, was unlucky last night. And tonight has come up big for the Bees and very much deserves a man of the match. So Brett has to sign the hat and launch it into the crowd. And Brett is able to clear the plexi, which has proven difficult to some people at times this year. And the Bees will go for their lap of honour following 2 points on the board. And they are back here next Sunday with part 2 of a double-header weekend with some friends from Yorkshire. This Sunday, we welcome the Hull Seahawks to town here in Slough. 5 o'clock face-off here next week. Obviously on stream from 4:15. And I'll be live. Me and Nick will be on our own next week, I think. So if you can join us, please do. From Nick, Annika, and myself, thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next Sunday, and hopefully if producer Nick has got the button working this night, I can say, punch it, Chewie.